Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Orlagh, and today we are going to do a video about the 10 things I bought in 2022. So you read the title right, this isn't some sort of clickbait thing. I set myself this challenge to not buy any more than 10 items, you know, with the priority being buying secondhand where possible. As somebody who, I think like most people in my age bracket who you know, grew up reading magazines and then seeing blogs and then YouTube hauls of people buying 101 items and being like, I picked this up, and it's like a shopping haul of about £1,000 worth of stuff. I'm a recovering buyer of a lot of stuff. Catchy title, put that on your t-shirt. Actually, don't do that because we're trying to not buy t-shirts. And yeah, I did it. Woohoo! Pat on the back for me. Self-congratulations aside, I'm going to talk you through the 10 things that I bought this year and show you them on and explain a little bit why I bought these particular items, and I really hope you enjoy it. Fancy seeing you here. Okay, so this might not be the best of ideas because this is quite a busy dog park, but you know, we move. I'm talking about moving, I'm a little bit wham. So I'm going to take this scarf off, but item number, not sure what it is, balance this scarf on tripod, is this coat. So I don't know how well you can see it. Again, I'm just going to do a full on, well, not a full on full Monty. A moderated full Monty, but this is the coat. So this coat is from Mango. I did get it through Vinted, which is a secondhand app like Depop, if you're not familiar with it. And yeah, I fell in love with this coat about a year ago. I think Mango does them every year, and it was about like 120 euros, and it contains wool, and I was like, that's expensive. And plus, if you don't know, I am a vegan, so obviously I don't buy wool firsthand, at least. So I waited and I looked for it for a long time, for eternity if you will, and I eventually found it, and this is she. I'm in love with her. I feel like jackets or coats like this, sorry, my dog is literally just like can we walk now? And this park is, I don't want to say sketchy, but it's full of a lot of young couples looking for love, I think. But you know, if you can go dogging in the dog park, I can film my inconsequential YouTube video, I feel. So yeah, this is the coat. It is like a wool polyester blend, I think. It's really, really warm, hence the need for me to slightly demontify. I only have like a vest and a jumper on underneath this, so it's very, very cozy. And I think after I paid all of like the Vinted fees and stuff, it ended up being around 90, so you know, 30 plus cheaper than the original, plus it saves it from a landfill, and plus I'm not buying wool first hand, which is important to me. So yeah, I'm going to do some nice close-ups of this coat so you can see it in full coatiness. Gonna sing it myself so I don't get a copyright strike. I'm in love with my coat, I'm in love with this coat, I'm in love with this coat, I'm in love with this coat. It kind of gives me I'm a rich mom with my life together vibes, slash the mum from Home Alone, Kevin! But this coat makes me feel really put together, even on a day like today, where I'm no makeup, hair scraped back, needs a wash, taking the dog for a walk, you know, pop it over a comfy outfit, and I just feel like it really, it elevates it, as the fashion girly says, it elevates it. In fact, I'm so elevated, I might just float away. And I love how it looks really nice open, like this. You can have it open, or you know, if you want, you can do the whole I'm coming to the door in my dressing gown vibe, which you know, cinches it in at the waist. There's some really nice deep pockets, which obviously I appreciate. Although, can manufacturers get the message and give women inside pockets, please? Because I have one coat with an inside pocket. I wasn't just like fondling my own boob then, by the way. Well, it is a dog park. Yeah, I have one coat with an inside pocket, and it's the best thing ever for your phone, especially if you use public transport a lot like me. So please, let's have some more inside pockets. And for size reference, this coat is pretty long. I'm 5.5, so I'm 5.5. I'm 5.5 years old. I'm 5'5.5", although I just round it up to 5'6" because I did do a lot of yoga over the pandemic, so I'm thinking I've stretched out that extra half an inch. but my feet are also size 5.5, so I just don't want people to think I'm some sort of pentophile putting 5s everywhere. So if you are a similar height to me, or taller or shorter, I'm going to show you where this coat should hit on you. I'm just going to run back because filming. It's okay. Okay, I actually caught that on camera. Did anyone see? No, okay. Oh, well, the coat is the coat is survivor proof. First fall of 2023. Get in there. Can I smell weed? So it kind of hits mid-calf, I would say. I will try and put some full-length pictures in here because I gather that probably wasn't the best close-up, but I did just fall over and there is a dog coming, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. Fancy seeing you here. So this is my hoodie. What a revelation. Normally, I must say, I've got it on like this, with a blanket up to here, with my glasses on, and a scruffy bun. But yeah, I thought you know, I've got to leave the house today, so might make a bit of an effort. So I got this hoodie and the joggers, which I'll show you in a minute, because I've got a very long, thin, insert the blank, flat, so it's kind of hard to get long backwards shots, but I mean, you can kind of see it's this beige hoodie with the matching joggers, deep pockets, nice pockets here, and my lovely fluffy slippers. And this set was from H&M. I got this at the start of the year, last year. Nearly said 2020. Last year wasn't 2020. I think I'm stuck in a time vortex. Let me out of your screen. No. So yeah, I originally was going to include this as either 1 item or 2 items, depending on how my like 10 items for the year went, but I'm including it as 2 items. So yeah, it's very, very comfortable. I must say, obviously, the problem with it being a light colour is, realistically, normally this is completely splattered with toothpaste, but you know, it's fresh out the wash, so don't say I never do anything for you. And yeah, what can I say about a hoodie and a jogger set, really? Throughout the kind of pandemonium I realised I didn't really own any comfortable loungewear. All of my stuff was either like clothes to wear in public or pyjamas. So I decided I needed more, and I got some that, like, you know, during the time, which actually was uncomfortable. And I was on the search for some ones that were really comfortable. Like with these, you can really, like, I'm somebody that loves like to really tuck myself in, like high-waisted but kind of almost too much. So these are really good for that. And yeah, they do often need a deep bobble, so they bobble kind of a lot, but what can I say? They're cozy, comfy, and I can wear them around the house without feeling like too much of a schlep. I feel cozy, but I could still do a little bit of work with this on without feeling like I'm in my pyjamas. So jobs are good, and I got them from H&M, as I said, which isn't somewhere really I love to shop, but I think the problem with kind of like loungewear and stuff is buying it secondhand can be a bit tough sometimes, because I feel like these items people keep a hold onto for a long time and kind of live in until they're kind of gross and minging. So I thought, you know what, buy a new set. You know, I do my best, but I can't change the world on my own. So buy a new set and get the wear out of them. And yeah, they're super comfy. What more can I say? But also long leg problems. I kind of want high-waisted things that actually go to my ankle, as opposed to like riding up here. And yeah, I must say as well, people who wear these slippers without socks as well either don't have naturally cold feet like I do, or just can afford to have their heating on all the time, because I love these slippers, but they are firmly socks with slippers kind of slippers. So yes. So I'm in one of my favourite coffee shops, L'Origin, that's the French pronunciation, the origin, in a neighbourhood called La Latina. Hence I'm kind of like, you know, because I haven't got my tripod, you're currently resting on some salt and some brown sugar, so this possibly cannot go wrong. But I thought I'd show you today the item in question, which is this Nothing But Thieves tour t-shirt, which you kind of can't see because I've got my orange tee in the way. So I got this when I went to go see them last year in April. I went to go see them in La Riviera, which is like a small club here in Madrid near the river. And it was actually really cool because obviously Nothing But Thieves normally sell out arenas and big venues, and La Riviera is tiny. So I managed to get a really good experience, and it was one of the best gigs of my entire life. So I got this t-shirt to commemorate. It is like an off-white, it's like a creamy yellow because of this like coffee shop lighting. You might not be able to tell, and I do have a thermal top underneath because hashtag cold girl problems. And I know there's like a cold girl makeup trend. Cold girl? Not a cold girl, put her down the mines. A cold girl makeup trend at the moment where you put blusher on your nose. But I think the real cold girl trend is whether or not you put a thermal tank top on underneath everything you wear from autumn to spring. But this is the t-shirt. I think it was around like 25 euros if I remember correctly, maybe 30. And it's made with organic cotton. It says Nothing But Thieves on the front with Moral Panic, which is one of their album titles if you're not familiar with the band. And I want to show you the back, but I am in a coffee shop and this is already like pretty public vlogging. Oh, there's a really cute old man outside painting. I'll show you him in a minute, but I'll take off my cardigan so I can show you the back. How am I going to do this? Am I in? I don't even know how that looked. It's a really cool design on the back, and it says Nothing But Thieves, and there's like a load of birds and stuff. But yeah, I really like this t-shirt. Band t-shirts are something I tend to keep forever and ever. I've still got ones from gigs I went to in uni, and they're really, you know, special items for me. So very happy to add to the collection. It's also made with this organic cotton. I'll take a picture of the label because this brand of merch is like, I want to say they're carbon neutral. I think if you're a fan of live music, band t-shirts or merch in general is a really nice way of dressing yourself whilst showing something you like. You know, it's personality, it's flair. So yeah, I'm going to drink my delicious tea now and do some editing. And oh, I'm going to show you that old man out the window. Do you think if I ask him to be my grandpa, he'll say yes? What can I say? I fell for the hype. The delicious hype around this Uniqlo bag, and it's worth it. I am in love with this bag. I saw it online a bit and everyone was just saying how much you could fit in it and how light it was. I'm gonna kind of awkwardly angles. I'm sure you'll see it later or earlier in the clip. I'm going to show you of my coat if you want to see it on a little bit better. But if you don't know, this style of bag, which is kind of like, I don't know if it's canvas, but it's really lightweight, from Uniqlo, went viral on TikTok, and everybody and their mum and their dog's auntie's grandma were like, oh my god, you need this bag. And I was like, don't tell me what to do, and then promptly went out and bought it. I had been looking for a new bag for a while, simply because I am kind of on my feet a lot in between work, and I wanted a bag that I could fit a lot in that was actually lightweight in itself, because a lot of my other bags are kind of heavy before you've even put anything in it, which is not good for the old back. And anytime I go for a massage, the massage therapist is always like, can you possibly tell me one reason why one of your shoulders is like this and the other's like this? And I'm like, maybe because I'm carrying a very heavy shoulder bag. So yes, here she is. I can't remember exactly how much this bag was. I'll try and pop it on screen if I remember the price, but I think it was around 18 euros maximum. And yeah, I'm going to quickly show you all that is inside this bag, because it does indeed fit a lot of stuff. So allow me to do a kind of Jim Davidson's Generation game, if you know you know, and show you all of my bits and pieces. So I have a Kindle, my dog's travel water bottle, said treats for my dog, who is now awoken from his slumber after hearing the T word and is looking at me with very cute eyes. So yes, later I'll give you a biscuit. My phone, which is Samsung S22, Galaxy. Oh, I'd love a bit of chocolate now. I wonder if there's any in this bag. An umbrella, a pair of sunglasses, a wet wipe for all of your sterilising needs, a purse, which I've had this purse for about 7 years now, and when I tend to find a purse I like, I stick with it for a long time. I form attachments to my purses. I don't know what I'm saying. Hand sanitizer. This smells like love hearts, and it's so nice. I try not to lick my own fingers. A note with some random scribblings on. A pen. A bobble. Some ibuprofen. Used tissue. An empty paracetamol packet. More painkillers, because if it's not my period pain that's currently giving me grief, it's pain in my jaw from my braces. A Rennie, because I'm over the age of 30 and heartburn is real. A tampon. Some hand cream. This stuff is the best. A glass straw and its little travel case, because as I said, I do have Invisalign, so if I'm out and about I do drink a drink with a straw to ensure I do not stain my attachments, because I'm a good girl. Another tissue slightly less used than the other. My house keys. My noise cancelling headphones, very important for a highly sensitive introvert metro user. Oh, and my lipstick, which is one of my favourite shades that I've currently got on from Essence in the colour 7. And that is everything. Voice crack. And that's everything, and there's actually more space in there. I could have also fit in my water bottle and this camera. So if you're wanting a bag that's going to fit a lot, this one really is good. It comes in a lot of colours. There's also like a sand colour, but I'm a black bag person personally, unless it's like a really bright pop of colour bag. So yeah, love this bag. Highly recommend it. It's very much worth the hype. And now I've got to put all of these things back in my bag, probably bar the used tissue, because year 2023 is the year I stopped being such a skeg. So yeah, this is she, I am I, bag. It's yellow. Why's the light so yellow in here? Ugh. Okay, so I have three, oh, no, bow poking out. I have 3 items to show you that are very summery, and I'm going to try them on for you because, you know, I'm nothing if not dedicated, but it is Baltic today, so I will be keeping on my fuzzy comfy socks and slippers combination. So why don't we start with item number 1, this white skirt. So this skirt I bought to replace another skirt that I'd had for about, God, 7 or 8 years. It had just become too tight, and this is a reminder that, you know, clothes are meant to fit your body. You don't have to make your body fit the clothes. So if something doesn't fit you anymore, whatever, it's that item's loss, which maybe then might be someone else's gain if you put it back into the chain and circle and cycle of clothes. Or if you look at it with a new set of eyes, I took my eyes out and put in a new pair, I made it into a tree skirt, so recycled it in another way. So I got this skirt from a vintage shop in Manchester when I went back last summer. It's a lined, beautiful kind of, I don't know, it's giving me like tennis skirt cheerleader vibes, but in like the non kind of creepy pedo-y way. So yeah, I'm going to try this on for you. I would typically wear this obviously in summer with a t-shirt or a strappy top, and it's very lightweight. I think I paid around 20 for this, and it's made with upcycled vintage fabric, which is great. So let's see how this little bad boy looks on. This is the skirt. It has an elasticated waistband, which I appreciate a lot, because just zips and buttons and buckles, I mean, you know, you can pull this on, it isn't clingy, it's a nice length. Again, kind of looks cute with the slippers now. It has good twirling capacities, which, you know, if you're still like 5% Disney princess at heart, I think you will appreciate a good twirl. And yeah, it's basic, what can I say? It doesn't have pockets, which I would have liked, but in the summer with like a strappy top and my Birkenstocks, which let's be honest are just like the non-fluffy version of this skirt, you can throw it on and not worry about the heat, which if you don't know, actually I do live in Madrid, and summer here, I want to say it's like living in the fiery pits of Inferno, and for once in my life that is not an exaggeration. We easily reach 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 degrees C. Which for Americans in Fahrenheit is like 508 Fahrenheit or something. So yeah, very light and breezy, very cute. What more can I say? She's a keeper. And I just saw on the label, because I had forgotten the name of the shop, it's called Blue Rinse, which is pretty adorable. Okay, so item number 2 are these linen shorts from Mango. I actually got these in the Mango sale because I did try to thrift shorts, but I think the problem on a lot of secondhand apps, because charity shops aren't as big here as they are in the UK and in the States and in other places, like we're getting there, but it isn't the same. Like there aren't the kind of volume of charity shops. Like if you've kind of gone around the ones you normally go to and there's nothing, there's nowhere else to kind of look. So these are from Mango. I got them in the sale and I think there was something like €7. I deliberately sized up. These are quite big on me, which is exactly what I wanted. Again, see previous comment about hot sweaty summer. So yeah, they're lightweight. I'm pretty sure they're linen. I don't know if they're a linen and cotton blend. To the label. So I don't know if you can see there, they are 100% linen and they have good deep pockets. They have a drawstring so you can like zhuzhy yourself in at the waist, and let's see how these look on. Okay, so these are the shorts. As you can see, they're really roomy, which I'm just all about that roomy life. And yeah, I mean, you can cinch them in at the waist if you want and tie them up. And yeah, I mean, what can I really say? They are very practical. They have this like thin pinstripe. They're a nudish brown with the cream pinstripe, so they go with everything. And yeah, they're very comfy. And look, I have long arms and at times I do feel a bit like Slender Man-esque. So I am somebody who does like to put hands in pockets as a way of like, you know, like reeling the arms in. Is anyone relating to this? Any of my fellow long-armed folk out there, you just let me know. So yeah, I feel like the pockets are deep enough for me to actually use them, as opposed to those like crappy pockets which, you know, not even a borrower would really want to use. So yeah, these were really, really good. I got so much wear out of them last summer, and I want to say I'm looking forward to wearing them this summer, but then that means the weather's going to be too hot again. And if you're wondering why I chose to live in a country that has such a hot summer, you tell me, because when I find out, I'll let you know, because I still don't have a clue myself. I'm only kidding, Madrid. Te quiero un montón. And last but not least is this beautiful white dress, which was originally from H&M, but I got it through Vinted. And this originally was $29.99, and I got it on Vinted for $19.99, I think. Like brand new with labels on, or maybe, no, I don't think I had the label on, but they said it was brand new. But either way, the condition of it was very good. And this is 50% cotton, 50% linen, which again is perfect for summer because it allows you to like dry out and it allows all the sweat to come out. There is nothing worse than like certain fabrics in hot weather. So I decided to get this because I have the lemon version. I'll pop in a picture here, and it's beautiful, and I got that a couple of years ago and have had so much wear out of it and still love it. So I decided to look for the white version secondhand, and then when I found it, I was over the moon. So I wear this in an ideal way, like with a lovely straw hat and straw bag and like lovely sandals, but also you can kind of shove it on, scrape your hair back, wear flip-flops, like, you know, let the dress do the talking. So yeah, it's got these lovely little tortoiseshell buttons on, and I'm going to try this on for you in a flash. I think I broke my lens. But this is the dress on. It's got these very cute straps. It cinches in at the waist. You know, you can frolic in it. You can spin in it. Are the hills alive? Yeah, they are. What with the sound of music. So it's lined, which I appreciate, because especially with a white dress, you don't want people seeing your hoo-ha and, you know, all of the junk in the trunk. It's just not appropriate, you know, when you're trying to frolic in a meadow, to go around, you know, showing your beaver. I don't know. Call me crazy. So yeah, it's lined, which I keep saying, looks good with your hair any way you like it. Pop on a jaunty hat. And yeah, I just like how you can kind of throw it on, like, I don't know why people say that, because don't you just throw on anything anyway. I like how you can decide how many buttons you want to undo, so you can kind of get your knee out if you're feeling a little bit, you know, a bit fruity. Or you could get even more out if you want. They also have it in like a blue china print pattern, which I really like. So who knows, maybe I'll look on Vinted for that one this year, because I do tend to live in dresses like this in the summer, because they're also smart enough for work. I can get away with wearing this for work, no problem, which is perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna go frolic off in a meadow with some magical singing birds, and you know, hopefully they'll make me a bit of afternoon tea, because I'm famished. Okay, the next item we have are these shoes, which I've not actually yet worn, and I bought these last summer. So if you're anything like me, I hyperfixate on shoes. I'll have a pair and wear them until they're like pretty much destroyed. So these are the Adidas Stan Smith vegan leather versions, which have these like rainbow iridescence on the back. They're really pretty. I do need to wear them in, and these are my trainers that I wear every day. These are Will's vegan shoe trainers. That's a mouthful. So I've got these to kind of balance out both. Look at the difference in colour. So that I don't completely wear these down. These are more like a dad style trainer and these are more like classic sneakers. So yeah, I just need to wear them in and stop being such a clingy person to my shoes. So yeah, these are those. I'm gonna make a promise to myself to wear them this week. Ooh, New Year's resolutions. Babe, stop filming, it's early. Oh, it's you. You want to see my pyjamas? Bit creepy, isn't it? Did I get these pyjamas so I would blend in with my festive brushed cotton duvet? Potentially. Am I upset about that decision? Not at all. I blend in a little bit like a Scottish themed chameleon, which is all I've ever wanted. My dog is licking my tripod and that is not some weird gross bestiality innuendo. But these are the pyjamas. They are very basic cotton pyjamas. They're from Primark. Now listen, I want to do the best I can, I think like a lot of people, with sustainability. But when I looked online to find some sustainably produced pyjamas, the prices were like upwards of 70 to 80 pounds, which in euros is like 95. And don't get me wrong, they were beautiful, but personally I am not at that tax level yet to spend. Focus on the yet, manifest. So these are from Primark, which isn't the greatest, but I did need some long sleeve ones with winter coming, although they have already shrunk in the wash. See long arm, long leg problems. You know, they have pockets, which are very handy. Little drawstring here. Again, as I said before, problems with the sleeves, but they're cozy. And if you are wondering why my hair does look like Hermione Granger, I tried that method of doing the zigzag with your straighteners. Normally my hair's either curly or straight, and it's ended up with this bouffant. So here are the pyjamas, here's the bouffant. Have a good day. So I'm going to give an honourable mention to this t-shirt, even though it isn't in my 10, mainly because I already actually owned it before and this was a bit of like an upcycle project. But around Halloween, I'm a big Halloween lover, and obviously Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out and I was like, I want a Hocus Pocus top. So I got this design from Etsy, I think it was, but then I customized it a little bit myself by changing the font. I added this kids drink free part and changed these bits orange. So yeah, I like a slogan t-shirt. It's like a really oversized t-shirt, very comfy, and yeah, a nice little nod to Hocus Pocus. Although the second one wasn't as good, but that's for another video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I think minimizing our consumption of things and where possible buying secondhand is really, really important going forward. I mean, it always has been, but especially going forward with the whole planet crisis, etc, etc. And you know that feeling when you were younger of looking forward to getting something and finally getting it, like maybe it was a present or you saved up your pocket money and you really cherished that item? I found that I was not really doing that anymore, and it became about like how many things I had rather than how much I really loved that specific item. So this year, or last year I should say, because it's now 2023, which I hope I've got the dates right, maybe I titled this 2021. To be honest, my brain is still in 2017 and probably will be from now until the end of time. So if you'd like to know more about my like relationship with shopping and how, you know, I didn't use it at all as a coping mechanism for grief and complicated feelings, then I might make a separate video about it, because I know I'm not alone in a lot of these feelings of like buying something when you're happy, buying something when you're sad, buying something whenever you have any sort of emotion. And I know I'm definitely not the only person she repeats to try and soothe her soul to feel these feelings. So yeah, I might make another video about that if you're interested. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're having a lovely day, and yeah, like and subscribe if you would like to, and I hope to see you again around these parts soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.